And we have to have in mind inside Ukraine, and this is where things really get hard, we have to have in mind the Black Sea, the Azov Sea, and then when we're thinking about Ukraine, you might have noticed in your reading that there's constantly this mention of right bank and left bank. Okay, now I'm now going to blow your mind. The only way to understand right bank and left bank is that you have to think like a river. Yeah, exactly. You have to think like, and if you, this is serious. You have to think like a river. You have to know which way does the river flow. It flows from north to south. And so what is the left bank, right? The left bank is the eastern bank, and the right bank is the western bank. And so it's not, when you say right bank, left bank, it's not right and left on the map. It's the opposite, because right bank and left bank are the banks of the river, and it's from the point of view of the river. And if you can, I don't have time to do all the Zen work that's necessary here, but if you can think from the point of view of the river, you're also doing something very important in terms of understanding the people. Because there's a reason why right bank, left bank seemed like a sensible way to describe reality, which is that so much of what we're talking about in terms of economics and power had to do with who was controlling the river, who was making use of the river, right? The river is so important to Ukraine, the Dnipro is so important to Ukraine, that right bank, left bank seemed like a sensible way to describe the country for hundreds and hundreds of years. And of course, it's still true. This is where the fighting is going on right now, right? This is the Ukrainian army is trying to get to the Dnipro River in Kherson Oblast right now. Okay, so all of these terms, I'm afraid we sort of have to keep in mind.